Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Remnants of the Precursors, or man oh man, look at how big that NeoHuman blob is now. Granted, we don't have everything in the blob, but this game sure got interesting. Very, very, very fast. I guess not so fast considering how long we've been playing, but still, it's interesting, a little deceiving, because the Gearheads, the Meklar, and the Eunice all have very dense star systems. Myself and the Cylons, not so much, but we each have a spread of our fractal leaf map. Next in our sights is the Eunice, which maybe even shanked us, maybe not. I won't have the advantage of them having split attention, so I definitely want to finish cleaning up these guys, at least as best I can. I think I'll leave Quick for somebody else. I do want to take two. I don't think I'll take but I do want to take Za, and then we'll leave the rest for the Meklar, because the Meklar are otherwise occupied by a big war that's going on up here between the Cylon, who have finally decided, oh wait, okay, the Cylon, who last I checked are fighting the Meklar, which is very exciting. We still have a non-aggression pact. They're not fighting the Gearheads right now, so hopefully you guys keep knocking each other in the face, because if we look at the status report here, my fleet strength is not great, but it's improving. The Gearheads look like they're pretty far out in front there. Population is not great, but it's improving. We are a little bit under the Unis, so I do, like I said, have to tread carefully with what I decide to do. I need to hope that my human player smarts comes into play here. I'm actually a little bit behind on tech, and a little bit behind on power, and a little bit behind on production. But one of the key things is planets. If I can take out the Unis, I can actually have way more planets than anybody else. Don't ask me how the early game has 4.3 planets or the Sacro 1.4. I'm sure there's a logical explanation somewhere for how you have 0.4 of a planet. But for now, we have some Hyperions that appear to be coming. Did we cover that in the last episode? We don't know what a Hyperion is. We do know it's a huge ship. We do know that there's 6 of them incoming. So this could complicate things a little bit more. I was originally hoping to do some kind of mop-up job here. Now I might have to actually take this seriously. We have 5 years before they get here, so Toe might have to wait. We may have to push back against this first, which is fine. The Eunice will be here, or the game will end, but hopefully it won't end with the Meklar doing this stuff. So like I said, lots of intrigue. We're still teching up. Like I said, the only thing that's really kept us in this game is that we've gotten 2 artifact planets. Otherwise, we would have been completely toast. I have no idea how many artifact planets appear in the spawn here, but thank you. Neo Brax, which we managed to save, and Neo, not you. Neo, not you. Neo Akmar. Neo New Earth, also, what are you doing? I have no idea how to tell that we have a one of these thingies, a Stargate on it. But we do, oh, that's because it has the Stargate thing on the side. Cool. We need to have you building ships. Lots of ships. As fun as it would be to have you teching, wouldn't even mind increasing the shield ship by just a little bit. Not sure what that'll look like. Yeah, I guess we'll let the auto-governor figure that out. But yeah, we want to start rallying down to another place when it's done, like Neoceros, which, God bless, or Meklar bless, or NeoHuman bless something, has not been attacked by anybody, because we have some pretty serious ships sitting on it. Those ships are now starting to get outdated. Like, all these sitting on, sure, why not, I would all these sitting on Neo Brax, I would love to ship them off. In fact, you know what? I may do just that. If we're going to need a reinforcement here in a little bit, and we got 2 years to do this, we can send you guys to Neoceros and leave a skeleton guard over here, especially since it looks like this other intrigue. What is this calculator going to be doing in NeoQR? Let's find out. So ship combat... Are you serious? You actually bombarded my colony. Okay, that complicates things even more. But we can take E, name it Neo E, because that's fun. So I guess the next question is, are they coming after us because they feel like they don't have a very winning war up here, or are they just moving around? Obviously, this Sakura Gecko... Oh my god. That's a ballsy move. That's how you have 0.4 of a planet. Doesn't look like you're advancing. It looks like you're just trying to be annoying. Just a little bit of bomb here, a little bit of bomb there. Now we're 3 years away, so let's go to the colony here. Transfer funds. Transfer. Can we transfer some more funds? Looks like we can't. Alright. So they're moving down to here, which is a little gross, but what can you do? And we turned off the auto governor here, so hopefully within a year we'll get this up and going. This needs to be here. 4 years. This flight takes a year. This flight takes a year. This flight takes a year. And probably go ahead and dash a colony ship over. So we'll dash both of them over. Alright. Because those colony ships, they have the upgraded engines. That's one of the benefits here. So once you guys rally, they've built a digit. I don't know what that means. We have some more Marauder bombers. Oh my god. The Sakura are... They're either fighting their last breath, which it looks like that's exactly what's going on with Sla over here. Well, nothing I can do about that now. Meanwhile, up here, I guess we're just chilling. And up here, we're just chilling. I guess we can stop rallying for a second, because unfortunately, within another 2 turns now, we'll get this. So, pew pew. What are you doing? You crazy Meklars. Alright. So they're terraforming, so this place, it's a fertile inferno world. Who knew? Science. Okay. You are just busy being a jerk. So I guess you want to be a jerk, we can be a jerk right back. I don't want to start like open conflict with the Meklar, but I don't want them harassing my planets either. So what do we got? Looks like a scout. So you get here in 3 years. I just want to make these guys run. That would be good. We are faster than them. So that'd be extra nice if we could push this off, because right now they offered us peace and we rejected it. Their fleet strength is very low, and this will kind of make them bottom out. Or I could just try to make peace right now, but I kind of want to see what the Hyperion is. Like I said, it's not like these guys are moving for us. And we have our foothold, which is all I really wanted. I wouldn't mind taking this too, but that's the greed in me. All hands. I could technically send those for the missile. Oh, you actually don't have missile bases here. How many colony ships do I have left? 2. So see, I'll need to re-up my colony ship building in just a little bit. It's fine. By the time, I love, by the way, this is the old sci-fi trope, isn't it? These guys are coming here 5 years, 3 years. The Stargate's going to be done perpetually in 2 years. I don't know. I did hit the end turn button, right? Colonies, transfer funds. Okay. So these guys will be arriving in time for me to have stargates that let me do instantaneous travel. That old story. And you guys are... We do not... Oh my god. Auto-gov. Ugh, I mean, I get it, but... If this is an ultra-rich colony, we need it to not be moving back to tech. I will say, though, I wouldn't mind Neo New Earth spending some on shields. Let's do that first. Alright. So let's see what we get. By the way, freespyreport.com. Not too much going on here. Do we even care about spying for some of these things right now? We don't want to trigger a war. But their shit's so good and they're already in a war. Still. I think we hide them for now. So we're spending a lot of money. Quite a bit of money. Y'all aren't even worth it. Y'all are super worth it. But I don't want a diplomatic incident. I don't care about a diplomatic incident with you guys. So that'll be okay. So if we need a little more money, and we can't call JG Gentworth or whoever it is. Alright. The best part about fighting an interstellar war is playing all sides. We are the NeoHumans, cuckoo cachoo. And these pumices are continuing to reinforce over here. I'm assuming that Topaz is a large ship. Oh, it's a huge ship. Okay. So, could be interesting. They are technically tech above us. So here's build a new colony. Obviously, we gotta rename it. Because that's what we do. We got very worried for a second. My microphone wasn't picking up. Okay, sorry. It's the game audio. It's a little low. All right, so planetary shields. Hooray! NeoQR's completed stargates. And ecological spending manually locked a level to decrease pollution. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We need to autogov back on so you all can tech up like crazy now. Let's see how this works. If we send you over to NeoQR, that'll take a year. If I can click correctly. If I want to send... We're going to send 5. We're going to leave 3 here just in case they feel tricky. So that gets me moving down here. Good. Suddenly this nebula, not as much of a problem. Did I just accidentally send... Okay, good. And we still have a Meklar Hyper X, whatever you call it. And you're officially running. And you... Hold on. Did they just scrap that design? The early game was like, yeah, these Hyperions that we love, that we just build a bunch of them, let's scrap them. God, I love the AI. Alright, well, what was the plan, right? The plan was to send this whole group over here to give these a big old space hug. You're a scout. You're not going to take very long to get here. And send you over there. Send you for some defense. Cool. And so now we have wars all over the place. Fortunately, the Cylons are honoring their historical non-aggression pact with me. So I'd love for the Cylons to get in the Gearhead's head as well. But right now, Meklar, what are you doing? Anyway, next year. I think we want to poke the rock here. Once we can build up a little bit. Also, let's look at our tech allocation for a minute here. Like hyperspace communications. That's important because that lets us turn well in space. Advanced damage control would be pretty sweet. Class 9 shields. We skipped Class 10 for some reason. Terraforming is exciting. High energy focus. Exciting-ish. And Hellfire torpedoes, because that's terrifying. I guess the question for me is, the Unas here, have they... We know that they have some superior military tech to us, but we're relatively even con, and I think that raises some value here. It's not like we have a non-aggression pact with them. In fact, if we look diplomatically, they're wary of us. They made a peace treaty with the friggin' humans, so they're keeping humans as their pets. Literally, this is all the humans have left. Who knows if this is like Alpha Centauri or what. So we've got to do the thing. If the game runs long enough, that's our next goal. Like, you guys can all fight over the north. This whole area is system dense, system rich, and I want it. But that means we do need to get some people into some of these places here. So, to best effect getting these online, we need to send some transports. And I know there's a better way to do this. But since y'all are currently not producing shit, we're just going to do it like this. It's not like these forces can actually fight off any invading forces. So we just want to have people on the ground, boots on the ground, to start building up these places. Because for whatever reason, they're mustering on Rias. They're not going over here. So I have a feeling I need to attack before I get attacked. So look at us. We're number 4. I was thinking we were number... I can't even read. I was thinking we're number 4, but we're actually number 5. Ship combat. Let's not retreat all. Okay, we have a Nexus here. Pew pew buddy. Can we even fire at you? I think we can. Ooh. Sure, why not? You still exist as a ship in this game. I guess we can fire some hyper rockets at you and torpedoes at you. That is literally one missile. So that's worth a laugh. And we can fire some more here. Fire on the digit for fun. And then 42 missiles is probably going to do some damage. But not enough to matter. Okay, back that up. Like I said, I don't think these ships can do enough damage anymore. So y'all are running. Let's just fire all the things. There we go. So we took it out. And then we just need you to retreat. And that'll be the fight. Good. I'm figuring this out. Slowly, surely, eventually. Bombard. You bet. Haha, yeah. And they really like that move. I think it's probably time to make peace. You guys are dead in the water anyway. Like, I could take out quick, but that's going to be more annoying than anything with that many missile bases. It is ultra rich, though. I just don't think I have the firepower. I will lose multiple ships every single time. So, good show. Colony ship next turn. Rocket buddies are running. I think we park the sure why not here. And we're just going to start a Cold War. We're not even going to defend our BM here. It's the new BM, same as the old BM. So you guys are successfully defended. You guys are all still fighting. So that's lovely. So I'm thinking about what I want to do with my ships here. Just want to wax poetic about this while I'm thinking out loud, especially as I may be able to cheat and park away my colony design here. If we go for a huge ship and we clear this one, what would we want on it? We definitely want a cloaking device. That would be fun. We definitely want a reserve fuel tank. No, we don't. Automated repair system. There is an upgraded repair system we can get. And ion stream projector seems fun. Repulsor beam. I think anti-missile rockets might be good, and that still leaves us a ton of space. So if we can go up here, could even go up here. I mean, that's a lot of HP. Just waxing poetic thinking about it. Feels nice. Upgraded shields, upgraded computers, and then so many weapons. Like, Gauss autocannon seems fun. We could put 142 auto blasters on it. Like I said, the big issue is that you have things like the heavy phaser that actually do damage, but the damage range is low, but it does top out over stuff. Then you have the auto blaster that seems to work okay. Obviously, I'm not building this out yet, but I think even with this start of a design, and we're going to put a big old none right there. Even with this big of a design, we have a lot of space to work with. This is a scary-ass ship with a cloaking device. That is for sure. The one downer is that I really wish I could get it to be just a little bit faster. But I don't think that I can do any tech trading here. Maybe I can. Okay, looks like you don't want to trade. I don't think you have... I don't really want to give you anything. I don't think you have anything I want. So yeah, we just got to steal. So let's espionage it and hope and see what we can get. Hopefully we don't start a war. Okay, new colony. Same as all the other colonies. Neo to what? Neo 2. It's just how it's going to be. Alright, so these auto builds, this auto governor is something that I'm going to really miss. when I go back to regular playing. Alright, so send transports over here. That should be fine. As I said, just enough to get everything started. If we go the early game here, we have blasted them into oblivion. Like, it's not worth fighting them. We need to save up for whatever shit they're doing here. Because clearly these rock people are not to be trusted. Are we really doing this? Yeah, no. That's annoying. You set a rally point to here. That means that the rally should happen every turn, right? So same for you. Set a rally point down here. Instantaneous. That's what we want. We don't want any of this time travelers sack or whatever bullshit. Alright. So let's make peace if we can. They don't like us. They're feuding with us. We are an existential threat. That's true. Oh wow, we have really scared the shit out of them. Alright. So we'll do that. They have a non-aggression pact with the Unas, and they have war with everybody else. Cool. It's something. I could have gone for more, but I think the right move is to focus down here. So another Empire vote soon. That could spell the end of the game as well. So more environmental terraforming. All these places are going to start to grow really well now. It doesn't look like I have another rich place. So we'll just make do with what we can. Which means we will eventually want a Stargate. Maybe not on Neo-Za, but Neo-FP. Potentially. We don't want to move that to the wrong place. Alright. So I guess now it's just teching up. Let's see if you guys made it where you're supposed to. Yes, you did. Most excellent. I think we can have y'all stop with your construction now. So let's put it back on the tech for now. I mean, every little bit counts for something at this point. Like right now, we could try to send more people. By the time they get there, these places will have grown really well, so it's fine. The Unis. Well, that was a terrible roll. Okay. Advanced damage control. I like it. So NeoQR is doing good. Probably afford to build a few bases here as well. So that's fine. So, we did so much war. It's hard to remember what peace feels like. Oh, guys. Okay, never mind. I was really concerned for a second that these people weren't moving. I think I can actually keep these 4 up here as a, oh, by the way, border deterrent. So let's do that, just in case somebody decides to be stupid. I think right now they're pretty well occupied with fighting, unless the Cylon... Nope, the Meklar are going to be fighting everybody for a while. And they're still at war with the Gearheads. It's a good day. Just let me get back into it. As long as we don't actually... Okay. It looks like they are moving around a little bit, being tucked down on the side. Now, the problem is that I keep assuming that the Unas are actually the rock people. They're not. They have some different things going on, so I can't just assume that I'm stronger than them because we're in the later game of the rock people kind of peter out. You can see, like, for instance, they can terraform. So they have a Gaia world. It's a poor world, but it's a Gaia world just the same. That kind of sucks to have it there. We're going to have to bomb it out anyway. So let's do unnecessary arms buildup. Seems good to me. What's it going to turn into is an excellent question. Because once again, once I get back on the warpath, and that may actually happen once I get deflector shields. Yeah, let's see here. The advanced soil environment is a really good tech. Because that's going to let us do Gaia worlds, right? Yeah. We want that. But I do need to push for my next sort of military timing build. And we can warp our ships over here. It just... we gotta hope for some luck in our espionage. But we have our border patrol, as it were, just in case they decide to do something funky. Because it looks... this stinks. This shit stinks. Like, we're just... I don't trust the people as far as I can throw them. And they're made of rock, so I can't throw them very far. Interesting, though. Look at all these vote splits. 54, 53, 26, 26, 24. We are deep in this game. So we're abstaining. We don't want a repeat of before. So everybody votes for themselves. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I could tip the scales to the winner right now, I think. If we go to the voter summary, 130 to win. So my 24 votes would not do it. Right? So I could vote for the Meklar and get that rep boost. And be safe, I think. Alright. So, we didn't lose. Cylons are giving us literally everything. I would really love to get computers, but I think we have to go for propulsion. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Stasis field seems fun. Ooh, that seems really fun. More fun than Class 11 deflector shields, though. I don't know. Dominion will adjust how NeoHuman is viewed accordingly. Ah, yes. You're not wrong. Okay, what are the Sacre doing? Sacre Bleu. So we're still in it. We're not totally dead. We're actually pretty well alive. So if we look at our tech here real quick. Like, advanced damage control is very cool. But I don't know if I want to wait for it. I definitely don't want to wait for this. I definitely want that to finish. I love how we've suddenly skipped a tier of being able to move. But it's okay. Interesting. I think we do try to let that finish. So Hellfire torpedoes. I think that's a solid plan. As much as I would like to have the advanced damage control on our ships. So hyperspace communications. Battle computer Mark 9, easy. Where everybody's upgrading at the Rapture. Okay, we just you can tell it's getting late for me because I'm just randomly clicking stuff. All right. One question I have is, are these space teleporter things good enough? Are there any other key places that I should be building a thing at? Like I said, it's good that I'm able to get this ship built up. It sucks that that has 26 missile bases, so I'm gonna need to build a ship that can deal with that. But if we can hit them hard enough, like I said, they have, you know, they have purple shields kind of like we do. So if I look down here at the mech torp, that Omega Bomb, it's gonna hit it, but it's not gonna hit it very hard. So looking at our prototype here, that's still the best bomb we have. We'll just need to remember to include that in whatever we take. All right. So we're here. I'm actually going to send you guys over to BM just to have a cursory presence on our border, just to make sure that these guys don't get any dumb ideas. Because the Meklar, they're relaxed towards us, as they should be. That was a diplomatic vote, a Hail Caesar stab in the back. So if nothing else, this game's kind of in stasis. And I'm going to have to pop off on this because they are definitely up to something. Alright, so look at that. Suddenly 700 factories. Jesus Christ. Alright, you know what we're going to do, right? So we're going to go for 20 missile bases on Neo BM. And that'll be fine. Neo FN's going to go for shields. And then once we get our other technologies unlocked, it should be alright. So Meklar, planetology, or Mercurite missiles. This sucks. I'm already about to get advanced eco restoration. So that wasn't even worth it. Let's do this now. Alright. And maybe I did read that wrong. Let's go to planetology real quick. That's propulsion. I mean, we could do the derm virus. But yeah, that was we got a really high roll on the Cylons and a really low roll here. And look who is doing the proper invasion of this is what you love to see. The Meklar are just finishing the lunch that I started, but they're not going after quick, which is very fascinating. So if we can get the Meklar to kind of agitate these guys over at like Jubilex, Melkor. I don't think that's their homeworld. I don't see why it would be. Mechlon's their homeworld. All right, so what's our tech now? Okay, so weapons here. Propulsion there. Planetology, not now. Yeah. Let's see what we can get, because I wouldn't mind having high energy focus. That seems like a fun, interesting thing that we could put on a support ship, perhaps. So Sacre Bleu, they're gone. And now we have Gaia planets. That's scary. If every planet is a Gaia planet, does that mean no planets are Gaia planets? The answer is, that's a good problem to have. Alright. So our north side is now very well developed. If we look over here at the status screen... Whoa! Check it out! We are catching up on the fleet strength. I mean, our total power sucks, but... That's fascinating. So meanwhile, their military, they just disappeared the topaz and have replaced it with the diamond. I don't know what that means unless they're scanning my ships and I'm not seeing them. But yeah, their little arms build-up game is gone. Anyway, look at that. Our fleet strength just popped up. Our population is popping like magnitude. Our tech's a little slow, but that's because we're about to get a few different things here. So once we get advanced damage control online, I think that's when we do our next build, because that is an extra construction tech for additional room. And it's not like anyone's shooting at us right now. So we can just build to our heart's content. Yeah. I will play both sides of that war, thank you. So look at all of our good stuff. Cool. We are still researching, right? Yeah, it's just... It's going... Oh, we actually are on 3 techs now. Okay, let's see. Can we get lucky? Not this time, but... Look at all these other places. Meanwhile, oh my god. They are going for quick. They're all coming within a year. You all are going for quick. That's their entire fleet. You're trying to hit quick with an algorithm? Come on, man. Are you like a math nerd or something, trying to fight things with the force of math? Anyway. I'm very curious about what happens here, so... I wish I could observe other fights, but they got quick. So the Meklar get an ultra-rich planet. I'm a little terrified. It has no factories, no missile bases. There's no better time for me to take quick than now. And I'm not going to touch that, because that's not my strategy right now. I'm not going after the Meklar or anybody until I take out these guys. Like, the Meklar should be... It's just like their shit's flying everywhere. They're still fighting the Cylons. You all just keep going. Like, have a ball. Have a blast. That's a lot of ships. This is a lot of ships. This is also a lot of ships. This is also a lot of ships. Is there anywhere a little better that we can build out some of the stuff? Like, you could have 105 people if we send like 18 to here. And we send like 40 to here. Could make it work. Let's get those techs. Oh wow, did we go 3 for 3? So advanced damage control, there we go. High energy focus. Oh, we actually did not get another tech option Fair thing. So industrial waste elimination or adamantium armor. We gotta go for this. We're still on the warpath. Okay. It's important enough for me to go for ion drives first. Like I said, at this point, we're not really like fighting it here. It won't take but a few turns to fill up that orb. Okay, and we have Cylons again. We could steal ion drives. We could steal the shields. Just go ahead and upgrade that. I think we go for the computer, to be honest. Alright. Okay, no diplomatic anger here. So there we go. We got a battle computer Mark 8. We could have let leapfrog that, but like if we look at the Cylons here, I mean, we did fine. Alright, so that's an extra thing we can add on to our ship. So ion drives, hellfire torpedoes, that's what we want. There we go. New weapons, hand phasor. I'm very amazed that we're this far in the game and still being offered that when we could actually get a plasma rifle. Like I was talking about our bomb problems before. I think this is important enough. I know I keep delaying things with more research, but this is just going to make us a better Spider-Man eventually. We are going to have to bust through those shields. Or I could steal it. Screw it. You know what? We're going to... we don't care about plasma rifles. Let's go for the proton bombs. Okay, so we have better trades for better cats. Like I said, we could try to get everything, but considering they have purple planetary shields, I think we're good enough. The big thing is that I'm really hoping the Unos get baited into a war, but I don't think they will. So unfortunately, we are the tech loser compared to everybody else, so we only have really one group left that we can poke. So I do want to go in with a bit more of a plan than what I have here. So Neo FP, which, don't get me wrong, you're doing a great job building out all this. 6 years for a Stargate. Can we transfer a little bit of money? How much does the Stargate cost? 3 years is fine. I think this is a good enough point to end it, although we're going to see if we can get ion drives. There we go. I don't want to accidentally pick compact transporters. Devices have 50% chance of beaming down on enemy surfaces before they can be detected. I did not mean to click on that. Fortunately, there is this option that I haven't had to use yet. Okay. This is what we want in case we get attacked. We are not being offensive. We're being defensive as best we can. We could actually get a subspace teleporter, but I think this is fine. We got enough fun goodies. So, Neo FP, we did the thing again where we forgot to turn off the auto governor. So 2 years. Can we bump it to 1 year? We can't. Well, that's fine. That's going to do it for this one. Next time... Oh my god. Remember when supposedly my fleet strength was somewhat comparable to the Meklar? I was wrong. Like, there was that brief period of time where we had, like, our little growth. And now the Meklar are like, screw this. We're going to play Super Win the game. And fortunately, they are not sending that blob at us. They are still fighting for border shit. So, yeah. And it looks like these guys are making a move too. So, it's time for us to make our move. I'm going to go ahead and do this here just so we can have defensive presence. I need to build a bigger, newer ship. And that's going to be my flagship that's going to try to burn down these guys so I can see if I can take my piece of the pizza pie. 5 players left. And the sad humans that are all the way down in the corner. Out in the streets. There's words there, but that is a human song, not a NeoHuman song, so we shan't sing it. Still, I'm pleased that I'm still alive here. We've officially done all of our text. Let's equalize before I forget. And that'll be it for now. This is Asher. I did not realize I went an extra 20 minutes of me peacemongering, but that's the name of the game at this point. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. The Meklar may be pushing too hard to have this game go much longer, but we're going to try to make some fireworks against the Una, see how that goes. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.